Tuesday, November 3rd, 2015, and you're watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Work with me, Texas Danielle. This week's question is Thief of Weight Loss Surgery Joys. I'm just going to answer the questions as I go down the line. Question 1 is, what are your personal thoughts on comparing weight loss surgery journeys? I have pros and cons to this. I definitely say compare other people. For motivation. Do not compare them to bring yourself down. Do not compare them to think that you're better than anybody else. Do not compare yourself to them to try to get ideas and go against what your surgeon says and what their surgeon said. But I think comparing can be a positive thing if you let it. It's very easy to get down on yourself and say, well, they ate a bunch of candies this week and still lost weight, whereas I ate a candy bar and I gained 2 pounds. You can't compare yourselves to people's food or metabolism like that because there's just certain things that we all can't we can't do anything about it. Question 2 is, have you done it and how did it work out? Yes, I have done it. I'm not even gonna lie. I have my banded Twinkie, my good friend Erica. Surgery is the exact same day. I don't know if we started out the same weight close to each other or not. I think we started out same close starting weight, but our journeys were different. I don't think she had to wait 6 months, which mine ended up being a 9-month pre-op waiting period. But we had surgeries the same day, and for a while there, we were pretty close to losing the same amount. But then it changed. It just did. I started drinking and loosening the reins a little and enjoying my life. Whereas she doesn't drink. So she continued to have a good weight loss, whereas mine slowed down. And I'm not even gonna lie, for a while there I was really sad. I was like, why is she doing so much better than me and this and that? And it straight up it is. It was a diet change for me and she kept going on the game. Now we both had our own separate issues and our journeys have obviously changed. I have had a child. She's done having children. So there's where we changed again. So it worked out for my benefit in the beginning. Then at the end, I had to tell myself it's okay to be different. I have some friends who can have a slice of bread and be fine, or eat a little portion of pasta and be fine. Whereas my body, I get carbs and my body holds on to it. That is something I've learned. My body loves carbs. It just loves them. And I know some people might say that's ridiculous and whatnot, but it is. I see, especially whenever I was really strict on my game pre-baby, I would have my piece of bread or a pasta dish. Obviously, weight loss surgery portion, lap band portion for me, but I would definitely see the gain. And it took me a long time to try to get that back off. So carbs are not my friends. However, I love them. What makes my journey unique and incomparable to others? I would say one thing that makes me unique is my carb issue. I love carbs and they love me. Something that makes me incomparable to others, and I know I'm not the first lap bander to have a baby, and I will not be the last lap bander. Sorry, there's a mosquito. Lap bander to have a baby. But my pregnancy journey makes my weight loss journey different than a lot of people. My breastfeeding journey makes my journey different than a lot of people. I am one of those breastfeeders who gains weight. So I am watching what I eat, and I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere close to what I was pre pregnancy, focusing on my lap band losing weight journey, but I'm nowhere near I used to be. And it is what it is. I am one of the few women who gain weight whenever they are breastfeeding because my body is just storing onto everything to make milk for my child. So it's one of those you can't compare it to other people. I know everybody said, oh, you'll breastfeed, you'll lose a bunch of weight. And I was like, woo! But in my research, it's no, I am not one of those women. And I am okay with that. My baby's health is the best it can be. Another thing that makes my journey as incomparable is I had the lap band to have a baby. And I had it to be playful with her and be active with her. and do things with my baby. And I do. We do stroller strikes together. That's something I never thought I would have enjoyed doing. We play on the floor for hours and hours. Now it's a little difficult because I threw out my back, but it's getting better. I pick her up, I toss her, I play with her. I am an active participant in my child's life, and that is what I want it to do. And with my lap band, I know I will continue to be successful and continue to be an active participant in her life as long as I use my lap band tool correctly. So that is my plan. Advice to someone to just beginning about comparing them: only do it if you can control your mental aspects of it. Don't, like I said, don't do it to compare yourself to say that person's better than me or you're better than that person. You may be having a good time, but eventually we all level out and we all have to go back to what our surgeon said and doing that work on ourselves. It's a lot of mental games, guys. Yeah, you can be losing weight left and right now, but let's see where you are 6 months from now, 3 months from now, 12 weeks from now. Let's see where you are 2 years from now. It's very hard to maintain your weight loss, and losing weight and the maintaining weight are two completely different things. And you have to change your game there. And then there again, you can't compare it to how you maintain your weight versus somebody else, how they maintain their weight. It's going to be completely